Well, Juliette residents say they are facing a water contamination crisis. Residents and water advocates are calling out Georgia Power by saying its ash pond is polluting residents' drinking water. But Georgia Power says it is meeting all federal drinking water standards. 41 NBC's Tanya Motorzycki got a first-hand look at test results, and she joins us now with more.
The Altamaha Riverkeeper are testing water wells in Juliette. Results show high levels of toxins. Riverkeeper says toxins are coming from Plant Shear's ash pond. Georgia Power is closing all of the ash ponds after the government forced the closures, but residents say they fear there's no end in sight for the water crisis because of what Georgia Power is planning. Mike Pless and his family have called Juliette home for more than 20 years.
It just so happens right now we're trying to figure out the diagnosis. I actually have cancer in my throat. I don't know if it's caused directly by that or if that's just the way things are.
Pless says his diagnosis might be tied to the water that he's been drinking for all those years because of toxins revealed in recent tests of his well water.
You can't see it, you can't taste it, and it's not good for you.
Juliette residents say they are battling a water crisis. Monroe County and Altamaha Riverkeepers well water tests are showing high toxins of hexavalent chromium, also known as chromium-6, in residents' water. So if this continues, is Juliette going to have to become a ghost town? I
hope not. I love Juliette. The people here, my family comes, they break bread with these people. These people have become my family.
Residents and riverkeepers say the coal ash pond at Georgia Power's Plant Shear is the cause of chromium-6 showing up in the water.
And could be responsible for making a lot of people sick.
John Kraft with Georgia Power says the company's tests show the well water is safe and meets standards established by federal regulations and the Georgia Environmental Protection Division.
We've operated Plant Shear for nearly 40 years, well within environmental guidelines. We've steadily made additional investments at the plant to improve its environmental performance over the years.
Despite the findings, Fletcher Sands with Altamaha Riverkeeper says the chromium-6 results make the water unsafe to drink. He says that's why states like North Carolina and California have tougher standards. His group has tested 76 residents' wells since last summer after Georgia Power submitted plans to close its ash pond. He considers the safe range to be from 0.02 to 0.07.
Hexchrome, sulfate, strontium, barium.
Georgia Power is pursuing plans to close its ash pond and cap it off, leaving that water contained to that specific area. Now think of it as a tea bag, okay? This bowl represents the soil around the ash pond, and when you put your tea bag in, okay, that's the coal ash contained to that specific area, but something still seeps out, getting into the water and soil, and in this case, Sam says those are toxins seeping into drinking water.
And if Georgia Power gets a permit to cap this in place, it will forever be in contact with the groundwater.
Georgia's Environmental Protection Division reviewed the closure plan and says ash will be submerged in drinking water. Plus says no matter how bad the circumstances are, he's going to keep fighting for justice.
People are resourceful, people are resilient. I have no intention of leaving Juliette.
State lawmakers are considering House Bill 756, which will require linings for ash ponds to prevent contaminating from reaching well water sources. Residents are pushing for lawmakers to approve the bill. Georgia Power says it feels good about their ash pond closure plans. The Georgia Power spokesperson told me if they ever saw issues or concerns, they take the steps needed to resolve them. Tucker.
Tanya, and Monroe County commissioners are stepping in and helping test wells. Sam says residents can test their own wells, but it costs $300. If you do test your own well, he recommends using an EPA certified lab.